Hey everybody, I'm Tim and welcome to Cigars Daily Live, coming to you from sunny Phoenix, Arizona, kicking off an amazing episode this week for you. We have so much good and special stuff planned, so sit down, grab a chair and something to pair, and drop your cigar comments and questions down below, because tonight on this episode, we're diving into the most explosive limited edition blends in 2025. This is a segment of the cigar world that I whine about constantly. I love to hate and adversely hate to love limited edition blends. And the reason for this is that while a limited edition blend might offer something exceptional, above par for the average experience, they're also like here today and gone tomorrow, and the worst thing that can happen is falling in love with one of these damn things and you can't find it again. So tonight we're going to talk about it along with some of the projects that turned our heads this year up until this point, and some of the projects coming down the pipe. So stay tuned for that. My name is Tim. I'm the host of this show. And all of you watching at home, you are the co-host. Your comments and questions will drive this episode, so drop them down below, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook or even on Rumble or our own community, Cigars Daily Plus, where we'll be going for the after party in the later part of this show. And by the way, this is, in my opinion, the best produced and most watched cigar show that's on the internet. And in order to do that, I need the best people in the industry for it. But this is who I found instead. Sitting behind the camera is Billy of the Cock of the Walk.
Run it! Yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
You know,
yes.
I started realizing you're going to keep dissing us until we act to our level that we know we can.
That is what bullying is.
That's what bullying is.
Wait. So how do I act more kingly then? What do I gotta go?
Is there anything
You gotta
I'm
start,
making
like,
fun of you for
demanding.
not doing?
I gotta start demanding things.
Yeah.
There's not gonna happen here in Cigartopia.
You need a sword.
A
Oh,
sword.
you do.
Of
need
course,
a
sitting
sword.
next to Billy is El Rey del Terrence. Fumbled the helmet and then he got it back and put it on, and he looks just as good as he does every single week.
You
Looking
know,
beautiful.
yeah. Just the. They're saying Billy's mic is quiet.
No, it was breaking up.
They're saying it's very loud.
I was also yelling at the top of my voice into the
Oh, they're
microphone.
saying audio is very laggy.
Laggy.
That sounds terrible. All right, and of course, sitting third chair tonight is the Ambergler.
Hello.
Who has adopted this uniform for the show.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to bully it, and I'm not like for or against it. I just like that you chose to do this, right? Like we didn't make you do it.
No, this is my choice, contrary to what the viewer last week said.
What did that guy say?
he
said
said-
some crap, didn't he? He was talking
he said
trash.
something like the only thing worse than that cigar or something is my hideous outfit. Just
Whoa.
going right for him. And I'd guess too he's probably wearing basketball shorts and a raggedy tee.
Maybe a tank top with a
Maybe.
mustard stain that's
Right.
been there for
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
what
it
I'm
was the
thinking.
naked guy eating Cheetos in his beanbag that one.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
before Amber's time, and
Wow, that is a reference.
That is
That
a
is a
reference.
reference.
there was a naked man.
Did he send in pictures? How did you know this?
He
We
told
took
us.
him on faith.
Yeah, we took him on faith, and he had sent a picture in to Terrence at one point, right?
Ooh.
And that guy sent in a
yeah.
picture. He was always
Yeah.
shirtless. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Beside the point, that's who runs the show. So you guys know that's who's in the studio. And of course, we're joined by the Cigars Daily Live studio audience. They came so close to unionizing before the show. I literally had to spray them with a hose from a fire truck just to get to quell things down. So, and I didn't even know what an audience unionizing does, but I know that's terrifying, terrifies the hell out of me. So, all right, guys, we got a spectacular show ahead of us here, and drop your cigar comments and questions down below. We're going to get to them. there's been a lot going on the internet. Billy, you cue up those comments. I don't have a graphic for this one, Terrence. I just want to put it out there. If you guys are on the internet right now, it's a crazy time to be online. It's a crazy, crazy time to be online. Like some massive portion of the internet seems to be convinced that the rapture is happening like tomorrow or Wednesday. And just like, I've been following this with great interest because it seems like the craziest thing in the world to me. And this is somebody who has got a college degree with, specialization in biblical studies. It just seems nuts to me. If the rapture happens and I hear about it on TikTok, it's not the rapture I was waiting for. Also, this weekend we had in Phoenix, absolutely colossally huge event, the memorial service for Charlie Kirk. And this was amazing, at the Cardinals Stadium where we had the Super Bowl back in 2023. We had something like 67,000 people come to the Super Bowl. There were easily over 100,000 people there for Charlie's memorial service, and most likely more than that. I've heard numbers ranging from 200,000 to 300,000. At the very least, they know that the 80,000 made it in the stadium and the 20,000 overflow were both full. So it's crazy. Also, I mentioned this at least in part, and Billy, you can take some of these. Like these, this is good. Rest in peace, Charlie. Absolutely, absolutely. At the same time, I do want to make a public statement about this event to you guys, so that one is had, and this is a public apology.
Is this about what I think it's about?
Yep, it is. What it's exactly. It's about exactly what I'm thinking about. A public apology to the two US Marshals who visited the HQ and were trying to be very coy about why they were in town, and I did not pick up on their very subtle things they were saying. Like, we're like, oh yeah, what brings you to Phoenix? They're like, oh, we do security. I'm like, oh, okay, what brings you here? They're like, oh, we're here for the game Sunday. And they're winking at me, and I said, oh, that's the Charlie thing. And then I launched into a tirade about the Charlie Kirk event and possible attacks on the event, which is they're like the last thing they wanted to talk to me about. And I was like, reiterated in this conversation I had with my dad. Anyway, beside the point. Then the guy hands me, he's like, we brought you these challenge coins. And the challenge coin says US Marshals on them. I was like, oh, you're the guy. You're those. So when I say there's not going to be attacks, it's because you're there. So thanks.
The look on your face when you got done with that conversation, came around the corner, you were like, I'm going to go make a video or something because that was rough.
Yeah, we walked into the humidor together. He goes, son of a...
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
I'll say this: whiskey gin, smart, Tim. Yeah, that's that. By the way, that's me in a nutshell. I have become, for all three of my kids, the dad they never wanted to have. It just has no clue what's going on. Welcome to a watch list, Tim. Kyle, if I'm not already on a watch list, my life's going way better than I thought it was. Chris Krim says, don't trust Tim with sensitive material. You know what? I'm going to say this. You'd be shocked at what percentage of the cigar industry does that, considering what I do. Like, then I'm totally honored and humbled by it. But the number of cigar makers that I talk to, they're like, please don't tell anyone this. I'm like, okay, like, and I don't.
And I'll be walking past. He goes, Terrence, come here. And guess what I just heard?
Well, I'll say I feel like the cigar lounge is kind of like when women get their hair done and they tell their like hairdresser everything in 2 hours.
The cone of silence.
Honestly, because I have heard both to me and just, I'm like, what are they talking about over there? Holy cow. Like, I didn't hear anything for the record, but people like to say some stuff. So
yes, they absolutely do. And it's a privilege to know such a shocking amount about this industry, and terrifying to know it at the same time. Okay, so there you go. Public acknowledgement. And for all the people who put rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, watched that yesterday and was moved by it quite a bit as well. Now, back to the world of cigars. As we dive in tonight, we are going to look at some limited edition blends in 2025. Some of these projects that have really, truly started to move the needle in a spectacular way. Some of them developing annual releases, some of them a one-time deal. I want to dive into even some of all of your favorite limited edition things, but most recently, one of the big projects we've seen make its way out to the world is Espinosa's 601 Warhead La Bomba. Now, this has been a long-standing series from Espinosa. Terrence, is there one of those in that photo box next to you?
No, there's not actually.
Did I not have 3? I had 3.
Oh,
Is there another one out there on the table?
Dirty
Yeah.
Bird on right behind.
Will you
That's the 11.
maybe
That works,
football
that works.
throw it to me or somehow convey it to my location here? There we go. I just want to hold one. I'm going to talk about it. There we go. Yay. So Espinosa has done this for years, something like 10 years. It's been a long time. Every year they would put out a limited edition blend called 601 Warhead La Bomba. And the idea is it had this band on it that was shaped roughly loosely like a vintage, bomb
Ordnance.
from a like vintage ordnance. Thank you, Terrence. Really searching for a word other than bomb to use. And the bands even look like that old vintage bomb with the shark head drawn on it.
Ordinance.
What's that?
Ordinance.
Ordnance.
The
What
YouTube
did I say?
algorithm is going, what is going on here?
We're talking about the vintage Boom Boom Pow from Black
Yeah.
Eyed Peas. You know what I mean? Yeah, there we go.
So over the years, they've developed this project. And by the way, the blend, people love it every single year. Typically very, very dark, very bold, broadleaf and Mexican San Andreas stuff. They'll do different sizes, different iterations.
Mhm.
Can I interrupt you real fast?
Yeah, of
They're
course.
saying only your mic is choppy. Can you give it a quick little unplug, plug in?
Yeah.
Give it a little. Yeah.
Like a Nintendo cartridge.
Yep.
Like
Fixes
Nintendo.
everything.
Is it still choppy?
We'll wait to see.
Yeah. How do we know?
Well,
This
we'll
is
see
why in Joe Rogan's podcast, they use headphones. We don't use headphones.
I asked you if you wanted me to bring in some cans. I could do it.
No. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. This last year with the Espinosa Warhead, someone's going to drop it in the comments down below whether my audio is really choppy. NY Diesel just says don't make out with Tim. And that's advice that you
don't
could give
make out
anyone
with
at any
it, Tim.
time. Allison would give you the same advice, the wrench. So
All right.
Anyway.
They're saying it's good now.
okay, thank God. So this 601 Warhead that used to come in a regular cigar box. Last year, Eric Espinosa put it out in a wooden La Bomba shaped box. And that went ballistic bonkers crazy. I mean, the degree to which people fell in love with that box because you could hang it on the wall and everything. Just the problem is this, though. The limited edition project was held up by its packaging. Making those La Bomba boxes, apparently in a box factory in Nicaragua, was a setback. It was challenging. They didn't get everything out of it that they wanted. So he went and had these made last year and had a full year to develop and did drops of the 601 Warhead 1, 6, and 11 in these tin La Bomba boxes. And so this is the big drop this year, which I got to say, and here's what the La Bomba label looks like. I got to say, this feels like a gimmick and would feel more like a gimmick to me if I did not already know the cigar and know that this is a cool cigar, collectible add-on to an already great annual limited edition release. And so I've been a big fan of this. I think people are getting excited to, add these to the collection of whatever things that they're collecting in their cigar area. Anyway, there you have it. That's what's happening with some of the limited edition stuff. We're going to come back to that. Billy, I hand it off to you for comments, my distinguished friend. Rich Chateau says it's badass. He's not wrong. It is. It's completely badass.
All right. we got a lot of comments tonight. We're going to start out with one that I know you will always like to pull comments from this person. Get your voice ready.
Okay. It's the voice. Do I normally associate a voice with this person?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Deborah.
What's up, Jeremy?
What's up, gang?
Dear God.
In the mountains, camping and enjoying cigars. That's it. That's all that Deborah had to say. Hey, what's happening, bro? Did they make their own accounts now, or are
No.
No.
Jeremy still uses Deborah's.
Jeremy's Deborah, and Deborah's Deborah Slaughter.
Yeah, and I met
Jeremy's
them
not
both.
Deborah Slaughter.
I met them both at DailyCon. Deborah Slaughter is still
Mr. Deborah Slaughter.
Mr. Deborah Slaughter.
Wait, you make it sound like he took her last name in marriage.
Mr. and Mrs.
Do we know?
Slaughter.
Because that's a pretty cool last name.
It's the last name she took when they got married, I'm sure. And I don't think she married him just for the last name. But if she did, I don't know that we'd be mad about it.
Probably helped.
It's an honest to God truth.
That makes him
All
a
right.
10 out of 10 right there.
There's a comment that added some to the conversation. Thank you. Appreciate it. Next, let's keep going.
I guess now you're choppy again after yelling. Oh, no.
I don't know what to say about that. Let's see. William Morin, could you use the tin as a humidor? I gotta be honest. It's Rob Cunningham says everyone is choppy. He broke the mic. I don't know.
Oh no.
I would say that somebody better go get a phone on this thing so we can hear what this choppy audio sounds like. I would never use this as a humidor, not like ever. This is a trinket, and there's zero effort to create like a sealable. Is it choppy? Yeah. Choppy how? Billy, Terrence, you guys take the next comment. Don't use this as a humidor, and we'll get the choppiness fixed.
All righty, let's get that next comment.
All right, Terrence. This one is going to be for you.
For me.
For you.
Goodness. For Mustafa. Hello, I recently subscribed to your channel. Thank you, and have a question. I found an old cigar of my dad's stuff. I was wondering if you could tell me if there's a cheap way I could revive the cigar. A bag and a Boveda.
Yeah.
Simply just a bag and a Boveda, right? If you have a humidification pack that's two-way, that will be able to release humidity towards the cigar. If you have multiple different like stage Bovedas, like a 48, a 52, a 65, and then a 72, that would also work. But if you just have like a 69%, I believe that would work 100%. Just you got to leave it in there for a few weeks.
They're saying it's the internet choppy. Isn't that? That's bad, right?
That's pretty low.
Your upload is 0.08. There's a certain word I can't say on the internet.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, for Billy Mike face,
I'm gonna just so you guys know, I'm gonna get this problem fixed. Although doing it live, I have no idea how to do that. I just but I'm gonna try. So
are we getting DDoS attacked? Is that what's going on right now?
No, I mean my speeds all say they're fine. Like I'm looking at download right now, and it's like you're blazing. So I don't know. All right, let's see if that clears up. I'll do the hold on. I'll do that again just for straight up nothing other than yeah, look, our upload speed's 51. We should be jamming.
We should. My screen just went black for a second.
It's your upload speed that matters. That's true. And just so you know, to stream on like on YouTube, you need like 5 meg upload. It's ridiculously low if you're especially if you're streaming. Our upload's 52 meg, so we should be able to stream like Jake Paul fight better than Netflix did it. All right, let's keep going.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
We're not going to be picked up by Netflix anymore.
Pews pewed. You know what I mean?
See, I'm getting nope, and then better, and then Frozen.
Okay.
So,
maybe he's watching Frozen.
Huh.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
that's...
also going to take some time to.
There's a delay. There's going to be a delay. Yeah.
There's a delay. All right, and Matt Coyne says no more screaming, Tim, and I agree with that.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna keep taking your feedback from the comments about the quality of the audio. And we're gonna continue to move on with the show. Listen, there's a lot going on here. We're gonna talk about. We just talked about La Bomba, the limited edition craze that's happening, where the box looks a lot like the cigar ring. It's a beautiful thing. And also coming up in November is our own event, inviting you to take a trip to Cigartopia, the country of cigar lovers, the playground of pure pleasure palate. Listen, you can come and hang out with me. The other people who are going to be there is Justin Andrews from Forged Brand Cigars. Steve Saka is going to be there from Dunbarton, along with Terrence Riley. Some of the best food out there.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of other really good stuff. That is something that members of the Cigars Daily Nation look forward to a tremendous amount. Kevin Grook says Cigartopia 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Fair enough. Cigartopia 2, Electric Boogaloo. I like that. All right. Damn it. Billy, what else is happening in the comments?
All right.
There we go.
Frank says, recently became a single income household. Any suggestions for budget-friendly San Andreas or broadleaf? And you're welcome for the scorched earth opportunity.
Oh, he knew we were going to shamelessly plug our own thing.
He must watch the show.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I see what they're saying about it being choppy. Even though our upload and download are still like absolutely flying. This is death for me. Is it really?
Damn.
Well, it may be time for a new streaming service. That's the only thing I can say. If I can't figure it out, it's got to be our streaming service because it can't be every platform.
We just have so many people.
Someone go watch it on Rumble.
Rumble said it's starting to get a little choppy over there.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, on with the show. Yeah, so we're getting 62 meg upload now, making me nuts. Let's talk about the cigars.
Broadleafs?
Budget-friendly broadleaf and Mexican San Andreas. There's a few of these out there. I'm literally watching my screen rotate over here. There's a few of these out there, and I would say this. Budget-friendly broadleaf, Foundation, Charter Oak broadleaf.
Okay.
I know Terrence is going to say this, so I'm going to say it. Drew Estate, Nico Rustica
you really
broadleaf.
Yeah.
Also, the AJ Fernandez Last Call Maduro. Diesel Vintage Maduro. Each one of those fits the criteria of being dark, bold Maduro, definitely with your broadleaf and your Mexican San Andreas and throughout those, and more of a daily thing.
Listen, man, you missed a great area in the market. El Rey del Mundo Oscuro.
Oh, damn it.
Honduran grown broadleaf. Honduran binder filler. Nutty, earthy chocolate flavor. Or both of them, and you only said one, so I felt like I had to insert myself right there when talking about the El Rey.
You did do a great job of inserting yourself into whatever just happened.
Thank you.
How are we doing out there, everybody? Listeners in the studio audience? Is it any better? Choppy. All right. Well, we'll do something about it in a minute here if we don't get any better. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of nervous about going into when you order internet from Temu.
You can get modems on Temu. All right.
I don't know. What if we can we end the stream and start it again on the same things?
I do not know. Want me to try it?
If we try it, I'm going to screw it up. We got 23 minutes. I think we can do it.
Okay.
Let's end it. We're going to end this stream and we're going to restart it again and then keep going from there. Stay tuned.